Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Spore. In the last episode, we established the civilization stage and have our first city, but we haven't gotten very far. Our vehicles are impervious to damage for a little time. Holy crap, that's going to be helpful. Anyway, in the meantime, at the moment, all we're concentrating on here is trying to get ourselves organized in a position to be able to make a lot of buildings or a lot of vehicles in a hurry. So our first step is to sort of stay out of everything, but we're going to have to attack sooner than later. So as usual with booming, I am going to just kind of chill the hell out here until we've got some money. Then we're going to make a lot of vehicles. We're going to take over the military town, and then we're going to attack everything else on this planet militarily, because our goal is to have our first 4 cards to be red, green, green, red. Luckily, it's not a very big jump from religious to military. That probably says something. But anyway, that way we can just jump straight up to here. It's not like we're having to jump from economic to military, blue to red. That would be a little tougher. But even so, it's not going to be all that difficult overall. Just as long... Oh, that doesn't even contact. Huh. So this could be... Wait, no, that does contact, doesn't it? Yeah, it contacts. Okay. So we're going to have to... So that connects to 4 things. So let's swap these 2. And then we'll add a house here and a factory here. Yeah, there's possibly a more efficient way of doing it, but that's what I've come up with. Just need a little bit more cash. Our city is set up. We have 7 land vehicles, and I accidentally made a boat, so I sold it. Turns out I get half the cost back. So now we are going to hit the military city, which is Cambius, and I feel a little bad about it because they like us, but they're also starting to get converted and bought out by Brown. Brown likes us too, which is nice. Let's get some reinforcements in there. I shouldn't need more than that. Alright, we are now converting the city. Oh yeah, we're easily winning this, even with just the 7, before the reinforcements get here. Purple is trying to fight back. I'm gonna divert the reinforcements to take out the vehicle. Yeah. We're praising Spode and keeping them at bay. There we go. So even though we took them over by religious means, with the large organs, which I didn't realize was a thing. This is fine. We're going to take the military version instead. Once it lets me. You've converted this military city by religious means. If you keep this specialty, you can build military vehicles to conquer other cities. Choose the city's specialty. We're going with military. And with that done, orange is upset. I don't know why. Okay, so now, if I recall correctly, yes, supposedly I have to make different vehicles now because the religious vehicles are not helpful. But that's okay. We're going to make, I'm going to, not the war crime. Oh god, can I not do what okay. Never mind. I was gonna just try to load up. Yeah, I was gonna try to load up my religious city, my religious car, but I guess I can't. So I guess I'm gonna have to throw together a military car real quick. I do love my silliness, and I also love how tactically terrible this tank is, especially if you stick the commander in the front of it. But we have ourselves our Twizzley's tank. And so we're going to start buying up a lot of those vehicles. Now, I can't make any more, but that's okay. We're going to disband our religious vehicles, or at least most of I didn't know I could do that. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna grab our military vehicle. Why can't I... Requires more houses. Oh, I guess... Yeah, I never set up the city. Whoops. Let's take care of that real quick. Alright, I've only got 4 vehicles to work with for now. But it's fine, I guess? We're gonna at least get started with this. I don't know how well this is gonna work out. You know what? If houses are my limiter, we're gonna swap those two, get rid of that, and add a house. So, I'm still getting 1,200 a minute. That gets me 1 more vehicle. Oh, okay. My one city is under attack. Twisley's city, my capital. Okay, that's fine. Oops. Pause. Jeez. So, Twisley's town is under attack. Let's throw in a couple... Yeah, everyone's in a fucking panic. Let's throw in a couple turrets. And then, build some land vehicles that I should have built in the first place. There we go. We're gonna have a defense force of 6. It's not perfect, but we're fighting 5. I mean, you would think we'd have overwhelming, or we should have more overwhelming force. Oh shit, they're also attacking us from the sea. Okay, 2 sea vehicles then. I didn't want to disband all of my towns. Oh my god, they're hitting us with so much right now. Holy crap. Wow, they are really hitting us with everything. Okay, turrets. That's all I can do. Invulnerability? There we go. It's not a whole lot, but at least my cars are gonna survive a little bit longer. I guess I should really be fighting Octavio or whatever they're called. Yeah, alright. Okay, the turrets are fighting back. I wasn't sure if they were actually doing that. So... But clearly Octavio is my primary enemy here. Good God. This is, you never want to fight a war on 2 fronts, man. That's always the worst thing you can possibly do. Alright, we've saved ourselves for now. What's happening over here in our military sector? Alright, we've taken down... Or we've lost 1 vehicle. But the good news is that we've taken down all the offense they had. So let's get some reinforcements here. Alright, we're gonna send them over here to help out those units while we try to recover. Good lord, can I counter my own... No. Alright, this is gonna have to be fine, though. Let's turret it up. Now that we are under extreme pressure, my city, or my buildings are back in working order. One of my spice derricks is under attack. I don't know which one that is, but you know what? It's not... Oh, it's that one. Alright, so we'll get our navy to, fix this shit. Looks like they're sending a second boat as well, but we can make our boats invincible. Yep, they converted it. Okay. And, yep, they're gonna try to attack. But we have more hit points, and we outnumber them, so that fight is going to take a while, but it should work out for us. Alright. How are we doing militarily? Still working on it. Let's... Oh my god. I don't normally have this many problems with the civilization stage. Alright, let's use these 2 vehicles to get the spice derrick. This raises your relationship with the nation. Oh my god, all my vehicles are gone. Holy crap. Okay. You know what? For the sake of early game, I'm just gonna remove the factory too. I mean, we're just gonna do houses, because we need more military vehicles over here, apparently. There we go. All military units, hit the spice derrick. Booming is the best strategy in this. Don't divide your forces if you can help it. Alright. So Octawiki is to my east. They're the ones who really put me under pressure. So we're gonna go after them next. We're not gonna fuck around with, we could use your help. Would you like to declare war on Forest Nation? Okay. I mean, it's gonna be a minute before we get over there, but we'll get over there. And then, how are my religious units are in trouble. But we're gonna bring the religious cars over here to play defense. Okay, I guess now offense, because I want that spice derrick back. So yeah, my religious vehicles can play defense, while my military vehicles play offense. And with that, we should be able to start pushing back. Getting a lot of alerts over here as everyone wants to talk to me, but I really don't have anything to say to these people. Unless they have come to surrender. Let's grab some turrets in the military city. We need to protect it. I mean, I see where mixed arms can help, because as long as I don't... Alright, we apparently lost a military vehicle at some point. And... yeah, so... mixed arms can help, because if we send all the religious vehicles over here to guard the military vehicles as the military vehicles try to capture the city, then we'll have a little bit of added defense, especially since the religious vehicles can shut down buildings. Yup, as they are doing. They're shutting down the turrets for me. And it looks like... yeah, it looks like Orange is still trying to stop my derricks, which is not gonna really work out for them all that well. So, religious vehicles, come over here, get over here. Okay, they're taking a really dumb path. Also, there's a super monster that's just hanging out in front of one of my towns, and it's not doing very well as a result. And it looks like we've got things under control now. Yeah, my vehicles aren't particularly strong offensively, but they're fast. And they do enough damage that we're getting somewhere, so this is working out. We're singing... what does that do? Uh-oh. Alright, religious buildings over here, or vehicles over here. Get our spice derrick back. Is it walking with us? So, the religious vehicles can tame a monster? That's awesome. I never knew they could do that. Man, it's like every time I play Spore, I learn something new about it. Alright, so... yes, we are still inflicting major pressure. They're only making one vehicle at a time. So, they really aren't accomplishing much here. Religious vehicles, stand your ground, don't wander off, but go... or not religious vehicles, military vehicles. Stand your ground, capture this city. Religious vehicles, you can wander. And where are you now? Okay, we've converted that. So, let's take the religious... let's just take the religious vehicles over here and start pissing off this city. Just to distract them. Actually, no. What I'm gonna do is... yeah, I'm gonna send everyone this way, since there's an epic monster over there, too. and a spice derrick that's going to flip any to our maybe to our control, or at least go neutral, and we want to take it over. So, man, I am trying to consolidate so we're not fighting two different wars, or wars on two different fronts. But it's taking me a minute. Need more military vehicles as reinforcements. Good deal. All military vehicles. Okay, I need to turn them back to aggressive, because they didn't even... Oh, they were on aggressive. They just decided to stop dealing with the city entirely since I told them to attack that other unit. Building by building, we're taking them out. Fighting in the streets. And religious vehicles, how are you doing? They have taken some serious damage. But they are converting that spice derrick, so I guess, yeah, I think the enemy here, yeah, he wasn't tamed. Okay, now he's tamed. So let's bring the religious vehicles to this border in anticipation of attacking them. And it looks like the military cars are just about done. This is the longest flippin' war I've ever had in the civilization stage. There we go. So now that city is converted to mine militarily. They're waving the red flag, which at least in this case is a surrender. And we're going to convert them to military means and keep this ball rolling. Military. Alright, now, actually the first thing we're gonna do is friggin' fix the design, because it's always a mess. Luckily, we've got enough money that we can just do whatever at this point. That must connect there? Does it have anything it connects to? Yeah, okay. And add in an entertainment district. Okay, that connects to 3 things. Oh, that one doesn't even connect to anything. Alright. Then, like that. There has to be a more efficient way to do that. Okay, now we have overwhelming force to the point where the religious vehicles are no longer necessary. So all military units, go crush Lizale? Whatever this is, Orange Nation, just go crush them. We've got so many friggin' land vehicles that this is gonna be a snap. 2 of you should go get this oil derrick. And Orange Nation, yeah, they're about to take one of my oil, whatever, one of my spice derricks. It's fine. Forest Nation is dead. Good thing I declared war on them. I feel accomplished. And we're going to very slowly make ourselves a way across the countryside. The army has arrived, and shit's gonna die pretty quick once they all get within range. Yeah, that turret is, that turret is not doing well, and we've been declared, or Blue Nation declared war on us as well. This thing just went behind our lines to attack a spice derrick. So we're gonna... Oh my god. Okay, let's do invulnerability. That isn't working? Why did invulnerability not work? Oh, shit. Oh, now it worked. Okay, so it takes a second to warm up. I didn't realize that. Alright, so we're gonna need to go back to our military city here. Oh, it's per city. I never realized that. Oh my god. This actually might be a bit of a problem. Well, no. My military vehicles are fighting back. I wasn't sure if they were actually attacking the boats, but they are. And I don't think I respected... Yeah, I don't think I respected the enemy enough. Because they're doing a little bit more damage than I thought they would. But our line is holding, so I think we're okay to just keep sending reinforcements rather than kind of backing up and trying this another way. The other thing we can do, now that we've got a lot of money rolling in, is actually buy turrets forever. Oh, there we go, we got it. Alright, so I own the continent. That was step 2. Step 1 was capturing one city. That took long enough, but now we're on step 3, which is build some planes and get across the ocean and start carpet bombing everybody. So, Religious City was captured, and now we have planes. Very cute, except it's not red and green. Or looks like a clown threw up on it. Why are all my buildings low texture? It's gonna drive me nuts. Okay. Military. Done. Now, what is this? Black Cloud. This ability shuts down entertainment cities, buildings and turrets, and causes unhappiness. Diplo Dervish. This ability raises your relationship with a nation you target. Okay, well, we're allies with Yellow, so that's nice. This gives us a chance to breathe. Let me get the city set up. Alright, we've got ourselves a sizable air force here of attack helicopters, so we're just going to immediately start beating the ever-loving piss out of the blue team. That is, other than that glitchy one over there, that is a little bit frightening of seeing all the bombers. Yeah, they are doing a very quick work against Blue's one city. Like I said, in Spore, booming is usually the best way to go about business. So, this will not take us very long. There we go. Wahahaha. Suck it, you jerks! And again, we're going to edit the city a little bit, but rather than worrying about trying to do a fight by land, that worked so well, we're just going to make more helicopters and send them after the enemy. Oh, what the hell? Okay, the planes want to do things. Not sure what was going on there. Give me a hot second to fix up the city. Our allies wiped out the last remaining blue city, and they're still allied with us. Can I just... Can I... No. Apparently there's no peaceful way to absorb them into my town. Or into my empire. We've won. Let's... Oh, okay. We've won. Let's band together so the world can live as one. I hope you join us someday. That works? Yeah, I guess it works. They just surrendered and capitulated. And we are on the red... in the red zone, so that's all we needed to do. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be a long time skip because we aren't really done with this. I still need to get all those spice derricks, so we're just going to disband the whole flippin' military and just make one little car to go around and grab all these spice derricks I don't have, and we're going to need to make one little boat as well. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. So this is going to be a bit of a time skip while I kind of clean up this place and add the buildings to my cities while I can. Alright, all the spice derricks are tapped, all the cities are set up. I do that in the civilization stage because although you get more money in the space stage, it takes a while to get there. And this way you just get everything set up, you have a nice base for your economy, and when you finally approach the space stage, it's a lot easier to work with. So, that's that. Let's, so we've got red, green, green, red, exactly as I wanted. We're going to age up to space stage, and that will get us, we are the Zealots, and that's what I was aiming for. Because they get what's called Fanatical Frenzy, which straight up converts an entire planet over to your side, and it's considered an act of, not really terrorism, but they call it breaking the Galactic Code, sort of like breaking the Geneva Conventions, because we're using mind-altering rays in order to do it. which is great, except it pisses off everyone who isn't the Grox, but more importantly, it actually makes the Grox happy. So we are well positioned to making the Grox our allies. Let's check out our final cutscenes, and I'm looking at the clock. We actually have a couple minutes left, but we can get started. Why not? Who cares? I'm going to skip the tutorial bits. I didn't do that for the first episode, or the first run, but I am going to skip the tutorial bits for this one, because who cares? Oh, God, I gotta make a starship now. Ugh, this is the last thing I have to make, thankfully. If I keep up that color scheme any more than I already have, it's going to look like fruit stripe gum. But this is the Twizzly's Stargazer. Good enough for me, because I just don't care about creating vehicles usually. I'm very bad at it. Alright, and my wrist is starting to hurt after recording all this. How many of this is episode 5? Alright, so I don't think I can go much longer in the recording session, because, boy, did this run take a little while. I mean, not really. We actually made pretty good time, but I didn't take a break. When I did this in the first run, I think it took me 2 or 3 sessions to get here. About a session and a half, yeah. Anyway, so my wrist is really hurting because of my setup. But now we're in space. Maybe I'll go one more. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna... Oh, God, Captain. Your name is, let's say Twizzler, so Zwitler? Is that's not a swear, is it? I better check to make sure that's not a bad word. Okay, Zwitler doesn't mean anything, so that's what we're gonna name him. Alright, so we got Captain Zwitler, and what we're gonna do is, let's see. Are you prepared to leave the planet? Yup, I know what I'm doing. Okay, we have to go on a space journey. Great. Alright, that just bypasses like 2 ranks, which is great. Less work I have to do. Make that not very much. Okay. So, now we have to come up with a plan, and I need to gauge exactly how far away I am from the flippin' center of the... Oh, it's a bit of a journey. 5,300 parsecs. Oh, and I can't go higher yet. Okay, what do you want me to do? Fly to planet Migalek. I guess that's this one. We have green spice in the solar system. And that's it. So you always start on a red spice planet, no matter what. Period. You're always on a red spice planet. But hopefully you have different other colors in your system. We've got green, which is great, because green is usually pretty valuable. And then this one doesn't have any spice color yet, but once you throw down a colony, it will gain a spice color. So the first thing I need to do is zip over here, and... Oh no, it's a crashed ship. Looks like such a better ship than mine. Aliens, but no sign of life. It looks like they drew some type of cryptic map before they died. Wait! This wreck has triggered a transfer beam. Some items are coming aboard. And we're gonna have to fight in a sec. Oh yeah, we get our interstellar drive this way, don't we? That helps. Yep, missiles and an interstellar drive. The wreck's damage looks like it came from a fight. The ship must have been sent from some other planet to get help. And it didn't work out for them very well, did it? So that's the end of this episode. So mean. That's the end of this episode. And in the next one, we'll start off our spacefaring adventure. It's going to take a few more before we get close enough to ally with the Grox. And, I mean, we're going to have to do some stuff anyway before we get there. But this is a good start. I think I've got one more in me, and then I'll call an end to the recording session. And get some food, because I still haven't eaten yet. Alexa, what time is it? It's 11:08 p.m. I probably should have eaten by now, but hashtag PyroEat. That's going to do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.